Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, I had a request about a month ago now. It's taken me a while to get to it, but a Wings Hauser movie. Somebody said do a Wings Hauser movie, so the movie it's going to be is Mutant. Let's check it out. Our movie starts and it's dark. Some guy with a flashlight, though, is picking up some yellow goo that he finds, putting it in a bottle. And it's hard to see exactly what's happening to him here, but rest assured, he's gonna die.
Josh, where are we?
Here we have Josh and Mike Cameron, brothers.
Josh, where in the hell are we? Look, man, we're not even on the map anymore. Wait. Just relax, all right? Relax.
Josh is obviously played by Wings Hauser.
You're making me nervous. I can drive this kind of road blindfolded.
Well, they run into a bunch of rednecks, literally. They're giving him a hard time. Which leads to them running right off the road. Fast forward to later that night, and we have ourselves another victim who gets smoked. Literally.
Did you hear that, man? I heard something. What?
While the brothers Cameron are going to the bar.
Police.
While the brothers stumble upon the body. It looks kind of burned and melty.
Mike.
Well, the patrons in the bar don't take too kindly to outsiders.
Drop it, Albert. Drop it!
And here we meet the sheriff, Bo Hopkins.
No, Albert.
Anyway, after their bodies reported, the sheriff drops the two guys off at this boarding house.
Look, we're sorry to bust in so late, but the sheriff said you might have a room to rent.
Sheriff Stewart.
Yeah. He just dropped us off.
The brothers are concerned because the body that they showed the sheriff was not the same body that they originally saw.
You know that was not the same body we saw.
I don't care. Look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this car fixed in the morning, and then you and I are going to get the hell out of town.
Well, within this boarding house, the brothers are actually in separate rooms. Mike runs into a little issue. An issue that ends his life. So when Josh can't find his brother the next day, the woman tells him a bullshit story and seems to ignore that Mike's belongings are still there. Clearly, she knows something. The local pathologist tested the blood she found, or the sample anyway.
Blood.
Human blood?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it does have two out of three main components of blood. Plasma and white cells, almost no red cells. And then there's some other substance giving it that yellowish color.
As they're talking, they hear a ruckus in the back room.
You wait here.
Of course, no one is to be found.
See anyone?
Later on, Josh meets a female school teacher and stumbles across a body in the school. Body of a little girl.
Well. Look what we got here.
And now he looks like
What you doing down here, city boy?
a criminal.
I said, let's go over this one more time. I've been trying to tell you, Sheriff. I don't know how he killed that little gal. I just know he killed her, and then he turned on me.
Josh took off.
And that's exactly what happened. You gave me such a hard time before. I damn near got blinded trying to stop him.
That's a lie. Sheriff, you can't believe that. He was with me.
You were
That's
nowhere
the school
near that
teacher.
lady.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
People don't know that.
That's the coroner again. Or the pathologist, I should say.
All right, you got one night, but first thing tomorrow morning, I want you to get that body to the coroner. You got me?
She wants to examine the body before the coroner gets it.
What happened?
The sheriff runs across Mr. Mitchell. He's not doing too well. He's dripping some yellow goo from some open wounds. Meanwhile, the romance is starting to bloom between Wings Hauser and the teacher. Next thing you know, Josh is in the hospital because he's having a bad reaction to something.
Had a toxic chemical reaction.
Chemical reaction? Wait a second. How can I get a chemical reaction from a little girl?
I don't know, but I'm sure you'll be all right in the morning.
He was right here.
Sheriff is investigating Mr. Mitchell's body, which has suddenly disappeared.
I guess you just got up, walked out.
What do you think? You think I just brought you out here for the hell of it? Is that what you think?
Digested from the other organisms still baffles me.
Back in the pathologist's office, her lab partner is having a reaction himself.
I can only assume that it has something to do with the openings in the hands. They resemble the orifices used by leeches.
And a minute later, he's gone into full zombie mode. I believe that pathologist is Jennifer Warren, and she didn't survive.
15 minutes. I'll be
So
right
Holly,
back.
the school teacher, tells him there's this chemical plant nearby, or chemical something. So naturally, he thinks there's a connection, and naturally, he's going to break into there. The chemical plant seems to be more of a chemical barn, and he makes too much of a ruckus
Be the last.
and gets caught.
My name's Mel.
Remember me?
Thing out of here, that'd be stealing from Mother Nature. We're putting it back in. Now, why don't you lean over there and just see for your own
Apparently, they're putting chemical waste into the ground. But just as they're about to kill him, Holly runs the car right into the barn. The rescue. And this guy's going to end up right in the vat of chemical waste.
Hear me out, right?
He goes to tell the sheriff what happened,
I know what killed
but the
that
sheriff
little
can't
girl.
help him right now.
Congratulations. I believe you, but as of this morning, I'm no longer sheriff. I've been promoted to civilian.
So people are really getting screwed up in this town, and Holly goes to see her Uncle Jack, who has turned. Josh and the sheriff burst in to rescue her. Uncle Jack goes out the window. And away he goes. The zombies are all over town now. There's a lot of them, too.
Where is it?
Josh goes to confront the lady, the house they rented.
My brother. What have you and your daughter done with him, huh?
I thought it was me.
Yeah, well, you lied, lady.
You get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
He heads down in the basement looking for Mike, and she closes the door and locks him in. That can't be good. He finds some bodies downstairs, including his brother Mike.
No, no.
There's also a zombie downstairs. Back at the school, Holly is trying to save this kid Billy from a horde of zombies down below by pulling him up. But I'll be damned, she loses him. Josh managed to escape the house and got to the school to help her. She's now trapped in the car while the zombies are trying to bust in. Eventually they get out of the car and manage to take some refuge in a building somewhere. then that asshole Albert shows up. He's hiding in there too. And a fight ensues.
The lady, she's about to get out of here.
Albert's not going to last long, though. And just when it looks like they're about to get their bodies torn apart by all these zombies, Bo Hopkins and the other cops show up and start shooting up the place.
So did I.
Finally got him out of here.
Well, I went over to the office head straight to the governor's office. And some of those new aero workers were brought in with chemical burns. We got them to admit everything. Even an EPA investigator disappeared.
Can't see a damn thing, but I guess it's a happy ending.
Maybe so.
Alright, let's talk about this movie Mutant, which was recommended to me. Actually, it wasn't really recommended. It was just say, hey, do a Wings Hauser movie. So I actually looked through my collection. I don't know if I have any other Wings Hauser movies other than this one. I never saw the movie. I've seen the movie Vice Squad, never had it in my collection. And I think this might be the only one I actually have. It's a horror movie, so I figured, okay, this is the one we're going to do. It's a movie I've had for years and years. I've had the DVD since it first came out from Diamond Entertainment. It came out in 2000. It's also, I had it on a VHS tape, on EP speed, back in the day, in the 80s. I taped it late 80s. Never watched until the early 90s or mid 90s when I retaped it onto an SP speed tape. And I don't remember anything about it. I think this is only the second time I ever watched it from start to beginning. It's kind of a cool little flick. It's more like a zombie movie. That's what it kind of played out as. You got these people turning into these creatures, and then they're running around killing. They're not necessarily devouring like the zombies do, but they're killing you. No nudity in this movie. Several gore scenes or death scenes. One big complaint about this movie, though, is it's very dark. Well, a lot of the things are happening in this movie. It's hard to see, literally, because the scenes are so dark. Now, this is not the best DVD copy. In fact, I looked it up on Amazon. This thing is apparently available on several different DVD forms, a couple of combos with another movie, this and that. It looks like it may have been released on Blu-ray overseas in Spain and Portugal, but not in this country here, not as far as I could tell. And again, I'm not even sure if that Blu-ray is like a legit upgraded copy. It looks like it looks like this maybe in the public domain, and a lot of the copies floating around are probably not the best. So anyway, Wings Hauser, Jennifer Warren, and Bo Hopkins, of course, who played the sheriff in this movie. Bo Hopkins was in The Fifth Floor, something I reviewed maybe 6-8 months ago or so. But yeah, I think this is the only Wings Hauser movie I got. Had this DVD forever, just never watched it until now. The quality is okay, again, but it looks a little weak. Again, it's not, I don't know if it's a VHS rip or not, but it's just not the best. It's okay. It'll pass. It'll make do. I actually watched it on a very small screen. I imagine if you watch it on a big screen, it's probably not going to look as well. So, what can you do? But anyway, yeah, it's a decent little film. It's just your typical horror movie. Came out in 1984. Nothing overly special about it here, but it's not bad. It's a good way to kill 99 minutes, and that's pretty much what it was. So anyway, thanks for the recommendation to watch a Wings Hauser thing. I hope this qualifies. It's called Mutant. And I think it has an alternate title called like Nighttime Terrors or something like that. Not 100% sure on that, but it's out there. So let me know what you think about it. It's called Mutant, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this movie. It's got some sloppy, gory, gooey effects here and there, and yeah, it's not bad. So let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. We will discuss it. It's called Mutant. Check it out. Bye.